What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another War Robots video. Today we're going to give you some tips for fighting against the Angler. This robot's out on the battlefield now. You're starting to see more and more of them, and they're a really big giant pain in the butt. Very hard to deal with, very annoying. So there's a few things you can do, so let's go ahead and talk about that. So this robot goes into ability where it pretty much goes into a phase shift. It's got a little ring around it that burns you up while it's on the phase shift, and when the ability ends, it blinds anybody that is close to. So what do we do about the blinding? You could run the Patron drone, which is not really a bad drone at all, guys. It's got nice chip slots. The ability is going to be a big help against the Angler, so that's option number one. Robots like Ravana, when he goes into his ability, if you time it correctly, you can go into your phase shift like ability and avoid being hit by the guy if he's close to you. So that's another option. If you have an Indra Titan, you can do the same exact thing with the ability to avoid being blinded. You can run a phase shift on your robots. I know not everybody loves phase shift, but that's definitely a really good option, and it might be something we all need to do pretty soon. Now, of course, if you have an Angler, you can use Angler to outplay the other Angler. Wait for him to use his ability first, wait a few seconds, and then go into yours, and hey, then you can blind him when he comes out of his ability. You can run a whiteout drone, so if you can EMP this thing, hey, he won't be able to go into his ability for a few seconds. If you see an Angler on the battlefield, keep your distance. Don't get close to it, because if it comes charging at you and you can't get away from it, hey, it's going to get you. Flying robots that can go up in the air when he charges at you is a very good thing to do, because if you can get up in the air and possibly fly away, he's going to have a hard time hitting you if you're over top of him, or you can get your distance away from him. Something like a Skyros can just go into the ball, and it doesn't really care if it's blinded or not. It's just going to go into a ball, and it can't really be damaged much anyway, so Skyros is a good option. Any robot that's got speed or some sort of jump where it can cover ground quickly and get away from this thing. I mean, Raven can jump across the map really fast in a couple of jumps. I mean, you can do like teleporting robots, something like, the Phantom, Revenant, teleport to another robot, Demeter, teleport to another robot. So as long as your ability is active and around, if you have a teleporting bot, that can be a big help for dealing with these things to get away from it. I'm not sure if it's ideal, but you could probably try to run a jump unit, so if that charges at you, you can just jump away. I mean, that's something you could try. The anti-jamming support turret on your mothership. If you hit yourself with the mothership, well, you're not going to be blinded anymore, but you do have to have the mothership ready. So when there's a lot of these things running around, that's going to be a bit of a help, but not the perfect solution. Run robots with healing and really high hit points. Alright, if you're hard to kill, it's going to have a hard time taking you down. If you're squishy and it gets you with the blinding and it's really close to you and whatnot, yeah, you're going to have a really hard time. If there's a robot out there with an ability that can EMP stuff, kind of like the Typhon, you can EMP him so he can't use his ability, which would be a big help for you and your teammates. So this is going to be a good thing to do, along with, like I said, the whiteout drone, which can EMP people so they can't use their abilities. So those are the main things I can think of offhand that are going to help deal with this robot. So if you found something that works really well when it comes to dealing with these robots, put that in the comment and let us know. That way other people can read your comments, because there may be some things I've missed or haven't noticed yet that work to help deal with this guy. But hey, let us know in the comments if you've got a good solution to dealing with the Angler. So I'm pretty sure these are going to become the next meta. You're going to see people running hangars with 2 or 3 or even like 5 of these in one hangar. And when you got a team full of players running these and there's 3, 4, 5, 6 of these on the battlefield running around going blind, 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 you're probably going to want to use some or even all of these techniques here to help deal with these things. Hopefully some of these tips helped. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome War Robots content and giveaways and gameplay and builds and news and all kinds of stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, ask some questions, let us know your tips for dealing with the Anglers in the comments as well, and all that good stuff. Check the video's description for some interesting links and information and whatnot. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe even share this video with your friends so they can get some good tips on dealing with these Anglers, because soon they are going to be everywhere. If you remember the Ravana meta, that was the most annoying thing, and I think this is probably going to be similar or even worse. So anyways, Thank you guys so much. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share with your friends, hit the little bell, set those notifications to all, and have an awesome day. Lightning out. See ya.